Good evening, Woodmore Elementary kiddos. You guys are my most favorite little artists that I know, and I spent all day sorting and putting all of your artwork into portfolios, which was really tricky to do, and it was a lot of hard work, but I loved doing it. It made me sad because we don't get to finish everything that we started, and we also don't get to make as many things as we normally would, but everything is in the portfolios for you guys, and I put it with all of your other school stuff, so everybody should be able to get their stuff back, and I'm just really happy. I had a couple helpers. You guys know Mr. Rick and Mrs. Kiger, and then another helper, Miss Elena. She helped me too, but I am so thankful to my helpers, because I literally could not have done that without them. There's 437 or 8 of you guys, and one me, and a lot of artwork, probably over 2,600 artworks by you guys. So I'm so proud of everything you made today. They had a fun school year, but we did have to get all of that gathered up and ready for you guys. It was sad, but I'm excited for you guys to get your stuff back, because I know some of you have been asking all year, like, when am I getting my stuff back? And if you don't have something of yours, I have everything in your class bin still, and it maybe doesn't have a name. So we got to get better at putting our names on stuff. But other than that, you should get most of your work back. And I'll hold on to the no name stuff till next year. So maybe you'll be able to spot it when we start art. But my most favoriteest book is what we're going to read today. Now, it's not necessarily an art book, but you know, any books that are made with illustrations or photos or anything like that are technically made by an artist. So this is called The Monster at the End of This Book, starring lovable furry old Grover. And this is my most favorite because I get really excited when I tell it. So it's by John Stone, and it's illustrated by Michael Smollin. So I love how right here he says, this is a very dull page. What is on the next page? And I love this, so I'm gonna get a little closer. What did that say? On the first page, what did that say? Did that say there'll be a monster at the end of this book? It did. I am so afraid of monsters. Shh, listen. I have an idea. If you do not turn any pages, we will never get to the end of this book. And that is good, because there's a monster at the end of this book. So please don't turn the page. You turned the page! Look how angry he's getting because we keep turning pages. Maybe you do not understand. You see, turning pages will bring us to the end of this book, and there's a monster at the end of this book. But this will stop you from turning pages, see? I am tying the pages together so you cannot. You turned another page. You do not know what you are doing to me. Now stop turning pages. There, I, Grover, am nailing this page to the next one, so you will not be able to turn it, and we will not get any closer to the monster at the end of this book. And then you see all these action words. I love action words. Bonk, bam, bing, clunk, bonk. And he has some wood right there. See, he's trying to nail this shut. He's gonna nail it shut, and we're gonna... All right. Do you know that every time you turn another page, you not only get us closer to the monster at the end of this book, but you make a terrible mess? He seems a little frustrated, right? I get frustrated. I feel you. This will stop you from turning pages. A heavy, thick, solid, strong brick wall. I would just like to see you try to turn this page. I mean, bricks are pretty strong, but... Oh boy. Do you know that you are very strong? Okay, the next page is the end of this book. And there is a monster at the end of this book. I'm so scared. Please do not turn the page. Please, please, please. Please. Wow, at that. This is the end of the book, and the only one here is me. I, lovable furry old Grover, am the monster at the end of this book. And you were scared. I told you and told you and told you there was nothing to be afraid of. The end. So I know this is not necessarily an art book, but it's my most favoriteest book to read. So maybe you guys could send me a picture or an illustration of your favorite book or story or poem. I know you guys have been doing that for library, but you have a week off. Most of you have a week off of library. I think it was kindergarten through second at least did. So maybe you guys would be willing to illustrate a part of your favorite book, maybe something that doesn't have its own pictures. But I love, love, love this last page because Grover's like, oh, I'm so embarrassed. And I'm a person that gets embarrassed really easily, so I can relate to that. I had to buy this brand new because the one that we had was so worn down. I would have been embarrassed to show it to you. And plus it's like one of those hard like cover where the pages are hard baby books. But I hope you guys have a fabulous week. Again, all of your artwork is sorted and ready for pickup with all the rest of your school materials. I believe that Thursday and Friday are the pickup days. So I will probably be there part of the time. I may not see all of you, but I am going to be there helping out, and I miss all of your cute faces, and I will see you guys as soon as possible, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.